Boruto TBV Vortex Chapter 6 full translation is here and it's so good. From Shikamaru starting to see through omnipotence, Boruto versus Mitsuki is the best way for Boruto to start 2024. So let's get right into it, and don't forget to tell me your thoughts in the comments. So yeah, let's get right into it. So Shikamaru is on the cover, and I have to say that this pose is so much better than the Kawaki and Sasuke one. On the cover it says the genius for the Kage is now leading the fire. The chapter starts off with a conversation between Shikamaru and the elders who are still alive somehow. The conversation is about them wanting to eliminate Boruto the betrayer, and that name is actually kind of hard. Okay, Shikamaru brings up that the fact Boruto saved them from code, but these elders, like really old Asian people, like they're really stubborn. They say it doesn't matter, but Boruto being in the village is causing the villagers to feel upset, which I somewhat understand. Moving on, Ino brought Shikamaru some old files, and instead of explaining why he needed them, he sent Ino away. And this is smart by Shikamaru. This attitude caused them to use the mind communication, and he told Ino that he doesn't want anyone to be able to listen to this, and if she can cooperate, the conversation is over, which is badass from Shikamaru, honestly. Eida informs Kawaki about the Shinjus and that they're after Lord 7, and this pisses off Kawaki. Kawaki has shown some ignorance when he said, "Who cares, Lord 7 is in my hands, and the fact that defeating all of them won't change it." Well then my boy Daemon, I really like him, Daemon humbled him. Daemon brought up that the only people who knows about Naruto is still being alive are us and Boruto, but no one is going to believe them cause they're criminals. But if these monsters come looking for Naruto, won't they notice something is wrong? So Kawaki decided that he won't be disrespected by Daemon anymore other than what he's already been disrespected, so he decides to go out. And now Daemon bringing that point up shows how smart Daemon is when it comes to battling, and it shows how ignorant Kawaki has gotten since then. He thinks he's untouchable now. Boruto and Sarada and Sumire are talking about Sasuke's and the Shiju. He told Sarada that Sasuke was captured and absorbed by the Ten Tails when they were fighting Code, and that he sacrificed himself to protect him. Now, I was a bit disappointed by Sarada's reaction. I expected some emotional breakdown, but they just continued talking like he didn't just say her dad might be dead. Honestly, what the hell? I expected some awakening of the Mangekyo Sharingan or something like that, but that's hopefully the anime fixes it. Okay, Mitsuki then informs Shikamaru that Kawaki sensed that Boruto is in the village while the detection team didn't, which means Boruto can actually hide his chakra really good, which could be how they didn't sense him when he automatically appeared in the village the first chapter. Now look at this shit, Kawaki looks like he had been violated by Mitsuki's snake. Mitsuki could have done some unspeakable things to Kawaki. You know what I'm talking about, some weird Mitsuki shit, right? But we'll never know. Kawaki could be scarred for the rest of his life. Okay, Mitsuki tells Shikamaru that Boruto will most likely be able to sense Kawaki, so he's going to the location with Eida's direction. That's why Kawaki has been violated. Lol. Okay, Boruto continues to talk about the Shinju, and he suspects that Code's karma, which is from Ishiki, could have played a part of the evolution of the Ten Tails. Shikamaru then contacts Boruto using Ino's mind jutsu and informs him not to react, and that this conversation isn't official. Boruto is skeptical about Shikamaru, but Shikamaru proves his loyalty by informing him that Mitsuki is coming. Alright, now for the really exciting part. Ikemoto did an amazing job, so thank you Ikemoto and happy belated birthday. Mitsuki captures Boruto with his snake, and Boruto's sword somehow jumps out of his holder and uses the flying Raijin to teleport to it. It reminds me of how Sasuke switches place with his sword in that Momoshiki battle. It was so sick, genuinely I actually got hype at the drawing. Mitsuki sends stakes towards Boruto, and he finally uses his purple lightning on the sword, similar to Sasuke's Chidori on his sword ability. Please tell me the name of this ability in the comments. I actually can't remember it, nor can I find it. Okay, Mitsuki continues to attack Boruto. Boruto then retreats while telling Sarada he will save everyone. Let's appreciate this panel. Ikemoto always drew speed lines, but now we can actually see his talent in his background art. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I can't wait to see this animated, bro. Honestly. Now Shikamaru and Boruto continues to talk, and Boruto asks Shikamaru why he didn't stop Mitsuki from attacking. The reason is that the Land of Fire wants to exterminate you, and if I stop Mitsuki, it would contradict our plans and raise suspicion. Shikamaru then asks if he's actually Boruto Uzumaki. Well, Shikamaru then says he didn't even consider that option before listening to Mado in chapter 5, that the possibility of his own memory is fake, but the explanation to this is finally here. Boruto and Kawaki have switched place, and Ino is there like, huh? What are you talking about? As Shikamaru demands an answer, he was interrupted by Boruto because Mitsuki had placed a snake in Boruto's coat to track him. Well, that's the chapter. I think this chapter in terms of story development is the second best so far. Shikamaru starting to debunk Kawaki's lies. It was an amazing chapter, but I have to say, I have a question for you guys. What do you think is going to happen after Shikamaru finds out about omnipotence? So yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comments. It's going to be one of my next videos, so stay tuned for that and subscribe if you haven't already. With that being said, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!